Welcome to Coach Connect. Let's begin your journey to a new, healthier life. So, to start off with, you should have an email from me. You want to make sure to download the app from this email so that way it connects with me and you've got the right plan, you've got the right app, you've got the right program. So make sure to check this out. Also, on this email is typically some amazing content that you don't want to miss out. So be sure to read the email in its entirety. So let's go to the app. And what we're going to do, so this is a dialogue basically of the 30-day food diary plan. This is not going to cover a specific challenge or a specific type of eating, elimination diet, or anything else, but they're all pretty similar. So I figured I would use this as your educational piece. First off, we got to set our goals. So in the middle, the blue button that says set goals, you'll want to click on that. You'll want to put your weight loss goal. Now, if you do have, let's say 20, 40, 50, 60 pounds or more to lose, I would definitely set the bar much lower. It's best to set a smaller goal that's attainable, that's easy. I would say probably no more than 15 pounds. Why? Because it's going to be 1 to 2 pounds a week that you're going to lose in a healthy fashion. And to create a goal that's smaller, bite-sized, something that we can celebrate in about 10, 12 weeks out, that we can go, hey, we checked this box and felt good about it, is ideal. Having a huge goal can be kind of demotivating about week 6. So we want to make sure that we set a goal that we can attain, that's exciting, that we can celebrate, and then we'll set a new goal. So we'll set a small goal there. Meditation is also what I consider self-care, and that's going to look different for everyone. So this might be meditation for you, or yoga, or sewing, or drawing, or painting, or simply just laying on your bed in the darkness and listening to your heartbeat. Whatever that is, we need to take the time every day and recharge our batteries. We're like a cell phone. We have a battery, and if we don't charge ourselves every single day, we're going to be running on a deficit and just running ourselves ragged, and we're going to need stimulants like coffee and energy drinks and pre-workout and things that really we shouldn't be putting in our body. So every day, minimum of 2 minutes of self-care. Movement, the goal is 150 minutes a week. That's the goal. So chop it up however you need to, but I would say a minimum of 10 minutes a day. We've got to show up every single day, move our body, get our heart rate up, feel good, put those shoes on, and maybe for you it's 5 minutes. Maybe if you have zero movement in your world right now, set it at 5 minutes. Create a small mini goal that you can hit every single day, show up, check that box off, feel good about it. Sleeping at night without any deviation, please put 8 hours. You must get 8 hours of horizontal time every single night. If you're the type of person that says, I can't sleep more than 4 hours, I can't sleep more than 6 hours, that's okay. You're going to lay in your bed for 8 hours every single night. We've got to find out what the cause is for you not sleeping 8 hours, and we've got to resolve that. Sleeping 8 hours is essential. That will stop your cravings, that will level out your hormones, you'll feel better, you'll have way more energy, and you'll look better, you'll live longer. The reasoning behind having 8 hours of horizontal time is endless. So without a doubt, 8 hours will be your goal. Water intake, hands down, without deviating, is 120 ounces. If you're drinking no water right now, or 8 ounces a day, that's fine. Maybe it's just 10 ounces for now, for the first week. Next week, 20 ounces. Increase gradually. I get it, it takes time, but when you get up in the morning, before you do anything, drink 8 to 16 ounces of water. Then eat within 20 minutes of waking up. Then begin your day. Period. That is without a doubt, hands down, needs to happen. In fact, actually, you could do your little meditation at that point too, which is what I do. I do journaling. All right, so all the goals are set. On the left side, you can put up to 3 stars. You can fill in up to 3 stars, and that will highlight these in the center of the main part of this app, which kind of is really helpful. So whatever 3 of these that you feel are most important to you, highlight. Water is a big focus of mine. movement and meditation are all three really big focuses. And you can see right here, they're all kind of noted in the middle. And as you progress through the day, it will fill up, which is kind of rewarding and a great visual. To the right of the circle, the center circle, we have the little water cup. This is a quick way to track your water. First off, you need to know your favorite cup. Stick to one cup. Know how many ounces is in that cup. But your daily water intake, mine, for instance, is 24 ounces. So I know once I drink a full cup, it's a shaker cup. Once I drink the full shaker cup, I come into the app and I tap the screen 3 times, and then I refill it up. And you need to be drinking filtered, high quality, good water for you. Bottled water is not good for you. Just a heads up. There's a reason why they put an expiration date on water. It's because the toxins and all the chemicals in the cap leak into the water. Not to mention, where's that water coming from? So here's what you need to do. Track the water there. And we're going to come back to the screen. I just simply tapped on the left side. Now, as you can see, it already knows that we've done some modifications in these buttons because they're filled in. If you come to this app, usually every morning it'll all be grayed out, and that's great because that lets you know, oh, I need to go into body. So we'll go into body really quick so you can see. You are going to want to log your weight, and I suggest only weighing yourself once a month. Don't weigh yourself every day. It's very demotivating, and there's so many factors that will move that scale up and down. Hormones, sodium, carbohydrates, working out, stress, all these different things will impact that number. And ultimately, your goal should be something outside of the pant size or the number on the scale. It should be how you feel on the inside, things that you can achieve, the amount of energy that you have, so much more outside of this number. Because if you focus on this number, it can often lead to cutting corners and things that will affect your nutrition, cutting corners, taking pills, or doing things that just really aren't good for you. So kind of ranted there. Sorry about that. On your waist, you want to make sure to measure your waist around the belly button, not sucking anything in. Make sure that you're measuring it properly. I do have a spot in this app that tells you how to do that. Elimination, at the top of the screen, there's a little plus sign. You want to record how many times a day you're using the restroom, going number 2, poop, elimination, whatever. No topic is off limits when it comes to talking to me, just so you know. But the goal is sausage shaped but smooth. Anything outside of that, there's something going on. Either you're intolerant to what you're eating, you're sensitive, you have an allergy, not hydrating enough, not eating often enough, not enough fiber. Maybe you need magnesium every night, which if you're over 35, in my opinion, you do, unless it interacts with your medication. All right, so important for me to know how your elimination is going. And plus, it gives you, again, something else to look at, focus on, because that is such a huge driving factor of how your body is digesting, how your body is performing. It really lets you know these foods that you're feeding it are ideal or they're not ideal. Sleep, again, you want to record how many numbers of hours you got, or horizontal time, as I call it, number of times you woke up, and then the quality. You'll want to log all of this every single day. All right, if you are a diabetic or pre-diabetic and you have a glucose monitor, please log in your blood sugar levels every single morning before you take a first bite of food and 1 hour after that first bite of food. Log in what your blood sugars are and let me know in the note what that is. So it's really, really important if you are pre-diabetic or diabetic and you don't have this option at the bottom, please let me know so I can add that to your program. That is an option. All right, so we did body, we did that. You got to do that every single day. Nutrition, here we go. It already is logging the water, which is great, so you don't have to worry about that because I did it on that quick button at the beginning. So wake up, you're going to want to know, I want to know what you had first thing in the morning. So again, you want to eat within 20 minutes of waking up. So I'm going to click on the little camera. I've got some photos all ready to go. So this is what I had first thing this morning. So it's a picture, right? And a picture tells a lot, but I do still need a little note. So I'm going to tap on add note and I'm going to put in here 1 egg, egg whites. Actually, first, let me go back. I want to know what time you're eating. Make sure you know what time you're eating. Egg whites, probably put half cup. And then berries. That's all you need to put. I need to know the time you ate, roughly what you're eating. You don't have to measure everything. It doesn't have to be exact, but I need to know what you're eating. And sometimes you might be having something that's not in the picture. So you want to note what you're also having outside of that picture. All right, so that's a great note. That really gives me a good picture of what you're putting in your body. I don't particularly like these buttons clicked if you're on the 30-day food diary plan. If you are on a challenge or if you are on an elimination diet or something specific that we're working together on, I do need these buttons clicked. That is very, very important. But aside with the normal food diary, if I'm just coaching you every single month, then I don't need those buttons clicked. It's actually very annoying. So anyways, that's the first meal. And then let's see here. So you have all these other meals. You should be eating 6 times a day, period. 6 small meals a day, protein in every single one, a lean protein, so no bacon, no sausage, no animal fat, no animal skin, no lunch meat. It's terrible, extremely toxic for you. If you look at lunch meat under a microscope, you'd be shocked. So definitely don't do that. So let's move out of nutrition. Supplements, this is just kind of suggestions. Don't worry about this necessarily. Movement, remember, 150 minutes a week. Please don't exercise more than 60 minutes a day. That's overtraining. That's especially if your heart rate is up, that full 60 minutes. Now, if you're just like lollygagging and it's over 60 minutes, that's fine. You can go over that. But if you are truly getting your heart rate up over 120 for a full hour or more, then that's kind of excessive and can actually lead to body fat gain, or you'll plateau. You will not lose body fat if you're overtraining. I have made that mistake. At the beginning, I thought, 2 hours a day, I'll double my chances or increase the odds or, cut the time in half by working out twice a day and excessive. And no, that's not true. It actually caused way more frustration and irritation, really, because I was like, why is this not happening fast enough? So please don't do that. You can sync with your Apple device down here at the bottom or your Fitbit. I do recommend doing that because it will automatically log your step count or anything that might be attached to that Apple app or Fitbit. If you do anything that it doesn't log, for me, for instance, I usually bike 30, 40 minutes a day. I'll log that in there. So it's going to tell me that I well exceeded my 10-minute minimum goal for the day, which is excellent. Meditation, you can start a timer and it'll actually time you, which is really great. For me, I did 20 minutes this morning of journaling and reading. That's my self-care. Your conditions. This is a really good way for me to get a pulse on how you're feeling. If you'll notice, the left side is all positive, the right side is all negative. So you want to make sure to let me know, how are you feeling? What is your condition today? I love seeing that. That's absolutely incredible. Notes is one of my favorite parts of this app. Actually, it is the most important part of this app. So this is where you're going to add a note. You're going to tell me how you're doing today. How's the stress level in your life? Are your kids pissing you off? Your spouse? Something happened at work? Use this as kind of like your little diary. This has really, really helped me guide you, nudge you forward, get a real pulse on really what you do day to day and how you're doing. And you can do voice messaging on here. You can add a photo, which would be really fun. Maybe you wanted to take a picture of something you completed today. Maybe you painted something or built something or whatever. Share with me what's going on in your world. I love it. I have some clients that use this space mostly versus the other parts of this app, but whatever. So this is all at the bottom, the left, the track page. Then we got the plan page. If you're on the 30-day food diary, there's not going to be a lot in here, But if you are on a challenge or you're on a specific diet, this is where you're going to find what you are to eat. Often certain plans will list everything that you should be eating. And then a daily guide is going to tell you what to do on the daily. This actually has information in the 30-day food diary. Take the time and read it. There's a lot of great information in here. So yeah, recipes. This plan does not have recipes because it's just the generic 30-day food diary. You're mostly reporting to me. I'll guide you, nudge you, inform you of things that you need to know or do. This won't have a shopping list. Well, actually, yeah, it doesn't have a shopping list. No shopping list in this one, but if you are on a challenge or a specific plan, it will have a shopping list, which I love. Again, supplements are just a suggestion. Messages. You should see a little bubble that'll tell you that I've messaged you every single day. It's either a motivational message or it will be, nudging you forward, telling you this is where I report to you. This is how you see that I'm checking on you 1 to 2 times a day. And you'll hit text chat to see all my messages. So you'll see some beautiful motivational quotes. Do read them. They are ones that I feel moved to report to you and everybody else that's on the platform for the day, things that are coming up or popping up pretty regular. And then you can message me, whatever you're wanting to message me. Here's an example. And it comes to me, it alerts me right away that you've messaged me. You can also email me from here. Please do not call me. We need to book an appointment to talk because I might be with the client or working out or driving, and I'd really prefer to give you 110% of my undivided attention. Under more, there's a lot under more. And this is where I'm going to know that you've watched this and listened to this entire video, which makes me really happy. How I'm going to know is you're going to edit your profile picture right there above my name. You can click on the little pencil and you can add a picture of yourself. This is really important. I love seeing your face. I work with a lot of different clients and it just makes me happy to see your eyeballs. But make sure everything's right on here. And again, you can sync your health app, your Fitbit right here. So that's another spot. I think there's like 3 or 4 different locations you can do that. Under documents, these are documents that I have personally loaded in the platform. These are all extremely valuable. They used to be numbered in sequential order, but they're not anymore. And the reason is because I keep editing them and they get, jumbled up here. But there's some really, really incredible stuff in here. There's even a grocery list. You can print it, you can download it, you can visualize it, whatever, sits there for you. It talks about saturated fat, what it is, what you should avoid it. I think it talks about your waist too. Yep, waist circumference. This is how you measure your waist properly. If your waist is larger than your hips, you've got a lot of visceral fat that we've got to get rid of. Visceral fat is the fat that's around your organs. That's the dangerous fat. That's probably why we're talking. That will lead to diabetes and many other health problems and risks. So we've got to get your waist circumference lower than your hips. Again, do not suck in your waist. You've got to go relax and measure right at the belly button. So this is really, really important to check that out. So again, documents, take some time, look at that. Videos, there's a few videos that I have in here that are really, really important to watch. They're on YouTube and very valuable. Lots of information. I probably should put some more in there too, right? All right, so here's our goals. We already did that. Again, there's several locations to change that, edit that. This is your plan that you're on. And then this is the tour that this app has created that are just slides versus the video, which is great. If you have any technical issues, please click on support and email them versus reporting to me, because all they do is tell me to tell you to do that because they need to see what you're seeing versus going through me, and it just kind of delays the repair, the fix. They're always updating this app. They're always adding new cool features to it. This is used by a lot of medical professionals, coaches, trainers, and pharmacists. A whole bunch of different people use this platform that utilize this space to better people's lives. But again, all these things are the things that you need to focus on daily. And when you focus on these things, it will impact huge. In fact, just like water, if I don't track my water on the daily, it starts to drift. I start to drink less and less and less. And I'm like, why do I not feel good? And the reason is because I'm not tracking. I'm not taking care of this item. So having it front and center, paying attention to it every single day makes a huge difference. Okay, so I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover with you. Again, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Please text message me or text chat as they call it. If you have any questions, need some extra support, let me know. But again, thank you so much for being on this journey, and I look forward to transforming your life and coming alongside you and helping you in whatever way that I can. All right, thank you. Bye.